I'm gonna go to Wiggins if you don't mind. Is that cool?
Yeah.
This guy, he's tall. He's skinny though. That's the one thing I really wasn't. I'm not crazy about it, but I mean, I think he's gonna get in the NFL weight room. They're gonna be like, hey, you can't. Maybe he lost a little. Maybe he slimmed down a little for the combine because he wanted to run that 4.2 fucking 8.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a lot faster than. I mean, he's not a lot faster. Him and Quinyon are so fucking fast. I think he's like faster. He's got like that little bit of extra. He got a good vertical. He's so fucking twitchy. He's quick and fast. But I think this guy's an outside corner. You don't really want him to play in the slot because he's big. He's the 6'1" guy. He's really fluid one. He's not stiff really. He has a nice feel in zone. Clemson was like, hey, you're gonna play man. You're gonna play press. He's good in press. He recognizes. When he recognizes something, he'll shoot it. I mean, look, he's not the tackler. He doesn't like to tackle. Whatever. We'll figure that out. Like when he'll bring a guy down, he'll chase some guys down, but he's not like gonna go up there and try to just stick his head in. The one thing I didn't like about him is sometimes his head isn't in the best position. Like I thought Quinyon's head placement was better, but I had this guy stickier in coverage, and he did it against everybody. He had to go like I was worried about his physicality. Not really that worried. He played against Leggett, who was just a monster, and he was pretty fucking good. So the competition was really stiff with him. He played against Keon Coleman, Johnny Wilson, Leggett, all these fucking guys, and I was like, wow, this guy just wins. Like,
yeah. Look, he has wheels, obviously, like you said. To me, he always seems to be on the guy's hip. You know, he's not as, violent with his hands and crazy, like, grabby, like Mitchell, but his speed and his change of direction and, like, he's an elite athlete. So he's able to fucking stick on anybody. He can guard fucking Xavier Worthy and probably keep up with him. That's how much of an athlete he is. He gets to the top speed very fast.
Sometimes he plays like off and he's like sitting on routes and like waiting to jump that
That's
shit.
where my con is.
Yeah, he's just I don't know if that's like a Clemson thing or that's just him just not being like the dog.
He's way too
He's
aggressive.
like smooth and it's like, no, I want you to be in this guy's like face and ass and just like kind of show him like, no, dog, you don't fucking catch shit.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'll give you a completion here and there.
You also said ball in the air, doesn't turn his head. I had that also.
But he has good ball skills when he sees the ball.
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's not Quinyon, but it's good.
But when he's trailing and the ball's in the air, he doesn't turn his head.
Yeah, that's a little bit. But I really like what I saw with Nate Wiggins.
Slightly slow to process sometimes in zone. I feel like his route recognition, like things behind him, things happening, like I don't feel like he's fast to process that. And that'll come. The one thing I hope with that doesn't turn into something big is maybe he's not like a film room guy. Maybe he doesn't watch a lot.
Well, and
of
he
film.
said he was immature his first year, and this year he kind of bought in and did all the shit right. And
so he needs to get like his football IQ up
a little bit, yeah. And he has to put on some weight because he's too light right now.
Yeah, but I have him number 2 corner. You have him as number 2 also.
I have him 1.
Oh, 1. Sorry.
Yeah. Splitting hairs.
What was the factor?
I think he's going to be
1?
better in coverage because of his raw traits and just like how big he is, and he's got like decent length. I know it's not as good as Quinyon's, but like you're splitting hairs with the 2. It's 1A 1B with me. I just like the speed and I like the height, and I think he's going to develop a little better. And I wasn't worried about the level of competition. Like this guy would against the best, or some of the best, I should say.
My pro comparison for Nate Wiggins was Dominique Rodgers.
Fuck you. I have DRC too.
DRC. Yeah, it's DRC.
Skinny man. AJ Terrell.
Yeah, man. Nate Wiggins, first round pick. I have him kind of in the same range. I have him in the same tier as Quinyon Mitchell. I feel like it's just those 2 guys. All the rest of the guys that we're going to talk about, I feel like they are in a different tier.
I agree wholeheartedly.
Yeah.